What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Will Cowboys fans stand up and the draft is over, and now it's time to talk about the prospects that the Dallas Cowboys have brought in-house to help our 2023 roster. And there's no prospect that I was more excited to hear that we brought in as an undrafted free agent than Isaiah Land, defensive end out of the University of FAMU, an HBCU player who's 6'4", 236 pounds. He is an edge rusher, though I do believe he's going to be more your quote-unquote linebacker at the next level, but has very long arms, 4.6 speeds. He squats like 600 pounds. He is a very high motor, and the Sack King just has a nose of getting to the quarterback. I mean, in 2021, he had 18 sacks. Nah, Tuck, you tripping, bro. He only played 11 games. He had 18 sacks. Yes. He had 18 sacks in 2021 in only 11 games. And then last year in 2022, he only played in 8 games but had 7 sacks. So let's go ahead and get into the film. But I'm definitely excited that the Cowboys have brought him in as an undrafted free agent. So this film is versus Jackson State, Mississippi. Salute to my guy, Law Nation. That's his alumni, Jackson State. You know, Primetime used to be there, but he's no longer there. So you got Isaiah at the top of the screen located. Just look at his get off. And he can put his hand in the dirt. So he played with his hand in the dirt, but also played standing up. So as we've been teaching, right, look at his balance, look at his leverage, but gets off the ball quickly and gets to the quarterback. Now, here's what I'll say. Here's going to be his big area of improvement that I feel like Dan Quinn is definitely going to be able to help with. He really doesn't have a second rush. So once he gets engaged, his hands aren't the best, right? He just has a nose to get to the quarterback. So he's just a raw mold of clay that has just that natural God-given ability. But I feel like if Dan Quinn can coach him up, he's definitely going to excel at the next level. I would probably like to put a little bit more size on him, but you see him engage with the tackle. This isn't his strong point, right? He gets off of balance when he gets engaged. And at the NFL level, right, you're going to get some of those big tackles like a Tyler Smith. They're going to put their weight on you. So I would like to see him just get a more toolbox with his pass rushing game. But even with that, y'all, he still is able just to get to the quarterback. So he's just getting to the quarterback off of God-given talent. That's what he's doing right now. I feel like if you're able to give him some more hands, better leverage, a little bit more size, he can definitely have the impact at the NFL level, especially as a pass rusher, because he's more of a one-trick pony. Pass rush is what he does well, right? He's not going to give you much help in the run game. We'll see that here. But as far as getting to the quarterback, he definitely has a nose to do that. In his next play here, you're going to see a stunt. He's going to loop in. This defensive tackle is going to go out. He's going to loop. Sack time, money time. So like I said, y'all, he'll get to the quarterback. Just very raw, though. He's a very raw talent. And that's probably why he went undrafted. And of course, you got to consider possibly the talent that he was playing against. But like I said, has just a good nose. And he was held right there. I mean, my goodness. I mean, arm all around his neck, arm all around his neck, right? But he's still able to get to the quarterback. That's actually Shedeur Sanders. That's Deion's son right there, right? But getting held and still able to make the play. So he has high motor, right? Very high motor prospect, high motor guy, can get to the quarterback. And I think this is what the Cowboys liked about him. It's just that, okay, we can work with this, right? There's a lot of work to be done, but we can definitely work with that. On this next play here, this is going to show him taking on some blockers. Like I said, this isn't going to be his strong point. You're going to need him covered for the most part. Now, this tight end that they have at Jackson State isn't the biggest, right? It's not like what you're going to see at the NFL level, but he can bang a little bit. He's aggressive. He's raw. He's from New York, I believe. So he has some moxie about him, but I just don't think that strength and leverage is his strong point. But he'll bang a little bit. I just feel like in the run game, that's going to be the hugest area of improvement, especially at the NFL level, because he has very bad leverage when he gets engaged with tackles and also tight ends. Like I said, he's going to be purely just a pass rush specialist, which, hey, we love sacks, right? On this next play here, you're going to see the spin move. He doesn't get to the quarterback, but you'll see how quick it is. Boom, boom, right? So even though the quarterback gets rid of the ball, good spin move. Like I said, this is some upside with some explosiveness that I feel like he's going to gain, that he should gain at the next level. Like I said, he's going to be something that Dan Quinn is definitely going to want to get his hands on. but he's just very raw. He's just a very raw talent, but with that frame, that size, the arms wingspan, you know, you got to take a flight on a player like this. And I was actually excited that we were able to get him, because I feel like he's going to start off as a special teams guy, kind of work his way on, possibly kind of like Marquise Bell. So I saw him last year. That's when I first noticed him last year, when I was scouting Marquise Bell, who was another FAMU prospect who we picked up last year. And I was like, who is this kid, right? So I was on Isaiah Land last year, but I feel like the same thing kind of with Marquise Bell, that they're going to have to work their way up from the bottom, but there's definitely some talent here. On this play here, just looking at his push, right? Like I said, he doesn't have the best leverage when he fires off, you know, with the speed to power game, but that's something that can be taught. So he's still a young prospect. So, you know, there's going to be some upside. Like I said, he's a very raw talent. Yeah, see, he's super high right now. You know, he's super high coming off the line of scrimmage. You know, he's going to need some coaching. He's going to need some coaching. He's going to need to be coached up. But like I said, at the end of the day, the one thing he can do is get to the quarterback. And like I say, that push-pull, swim move, hand placements, leverage, those are different things you're going to look for, especially at the next level. On this play right here, once again, I just didn't see a second move, right? So he has the dip, and he looks like he's getting held again, right? But just that get off, right? Once he gets engaged, what is your next course of action? What's your plan? Once you get engaged with the tackle, what's the next plan? Because you're not going to be able to beat every tackle at the NFL level, especially just by speed rush. Like, he tries to rip, he tries to arm chop, right? But he misses it right there. So he misses it, gets hooked a little bit, arm around the neck a little bit. Like I said, it's just that next course of action. What's going to be that next move is definitely going to be an area of focus for Isaiah Lamb. Like I said, he has extreme upside if you're able to mold him. And on this last play here, he's just not really built for the trenches. Like I said, this tight end probably the same size as me. I don't even know if you can call this a tight end. He looks like damn near the size of a wide receiver, right? But you'll see him comboed right here, chip blocked, knocked off balance, gets wiped down the play. So like I said, at the next level, I would probably use him as a linebacker, just a third down pass rusher, keep him covered. And what I mean by covered is you're going to have, from the Cowboys standpoint, a Sam Williams. Let Isaiah stack over the top of him. Let Sam Williams come down, take on this punishment, and let Isaiah come off the edge. That's what I mean by you need to have him covered. But, you know, I don't see him as your quote-unquote defensive end edge rusher. It's going to take a while for him to get there. He's going to need to put on some size and put on a lot more into his toolbox for him to excel at that level. But ultimately, y'all, this is a good pickup for the Dallas Cowboys. I love this prospect. I'm excited that we got him. You know, I was talking the draft show where it's like, when it came to Isaiah Land, do you draft him? Because I didn't want to have to compete with other teams, but it seems like the Cowboys already had a good plan for him. They were able to bring him in, and I'm excited to watch him in camp, man. So that's Isaiah Land, defensive end out of FAMU. Let me know how y'all feel below. Also, follow me on all social media platforms at jtuck151. Comment, like, subscribe, turn that notification bell. I know draft season is over, but I promise y'all, fam, we are not done. We are just getting started, getting ready for this 2023 NFL season. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys. We back. Peace.